Another question, we are considering offering a scholarship through our company. What is the process? How is it administered? And then are there other concerns or cautions? This is, as you can tell from the multiple question marks, multiple questions in one. It's definitely a little bit on the complicated side. And so first of all, I want to just say good on you. Yes, you can and you should do this. And you really do have a lot of freedom. I reached out to my friend Drake Van Tol, who, if you go back and look at our channel, he's done videos with us in the past. He's an excellent tax person. He said, from a tax perspective, it's probably not going to make much of a difference because your it's going to be treated as a gift. So it's probably not going to help you a lot, but you should tell your tax person what you're doing so that they can help you make a plan. However, you could give tax consequences on the recipient. And so once again, you should talk to your tax person to make sure that you don't cause a burden. This is kind of one of those things that Mr. Beast is famous for. He gets criticized a lot. He'll say, you just won a free jet or a free island. And then the people get this jet or island or fancy car, and now they've got a tax liability. So they've got no money, but they've got a jet, and now they owe $100,000 in taxes. I think that's unfair. Mr. Beast oftentimes offers them cash instead, which is very commonly taken. And then that way, yes, they do have taxes, but they just got $1 million. Okay, now they got to pay $300,000 in taxes. But guess what? They still keep $700,000, way better than where they were before it. So I think it's unfair to criticize him. However, this is an example of what you need to watch out for. You don't want to cause some surprise burden on the recipients. So your tax person can help you with that. As far as what is the process and how it's administered, well, one of the questions that people commonly ask is, can I discriminate on who I offer my scholarship to? And the answer is yes, you can, and yes, you should. So for example, you might say, I want to give a violin scholarship, and so I'm only offering the scholarship to people who play the violin. Okay, well, that's discrimination. You're excluding viola players and even people who are tone deaf. So it is common to have some discriminatory characteristic for scholarships. Now, if you are receiving federal funding for education and other things, then there are certain things you cannot discriminate against. But if you're just a private business, that doesn't really apply to you. However, be careful, because in the court of public opinion, you might lose, even though in the court of law, you might win. So use caution when doing this. And so let's just talk about probably the right way to do this, and that is, to answer the questions, what is the process and how it is administered? A lot of scholarships go unaccepted, and that is many people want to offer a scholarship and nobody claims it. And okay, sure, maybe you want to get the goodwill of saying, hey, we offer a scholarship, and also the benefit of not actually having to give the scholarship, in which case I take back that good on you statement. My guess is if you want to offer a scholarship, you want someone to actually claim it. Okay, why don't you partner with an organization that offers scholarships to people who would benefit from it and who are in line with who you'd intended? And so, you might find that the school that your kid goes to offers a scholarship or has a list of scholarships. You could give and contribute to one of those programs. And so that's a great way to do that. There are also nonprofit organizations out there who will help administer a scholarship on your behalf. And so they do charge a fee for that, but it's usually pretty meager if you're careful, at least. And so that's an option that you can do. So you can delegate it to someone else. But as far as what the process is you just need to make your scholarship available. You need to tell people how to qualify for it. Maybe there's just a club and you don't want the whole world to know, but you want to tell the club, hey, I'm offering a scholarship. Just tell the people in the club, that here's what they need to do to apply, and then make it clear. Now, I do want to just say that sometimes people will do giveaways and then they will fall afoul of laws related to lotteries or sweepstakes. And so if you are kind of causing there to be like a element of chance or something like that, then you might fall into these laws. That's probably not going to happen. But if you are promoting your scholarship on social media, I have found that social media businesses tend to have more strict requirements around giveaways than the laws. And the reason why is because those social media companies operate in many places that have different laws. And so by being more strict, it makes it easier for them to comply with laws, even in places that have less strict laws. So if you're going to promote your scholarship and there's kind of a element of chance or a giveaway or a competitive nature to it, you want to be careful not to accidentally get your account on social media banned by falling afoul of their giveaway rules. And so some of those rules can be quite complicated. I found they're actually easy to understand and comply with, but you might be a little baffled at why they're so strict about it.